And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Factorio Space Age. We're in our ship. Our ship is over Novice. We've dumped most of the stuff we probably want to dump at Novice. So we're probably good to head out to Fulgora, unless there's anything I want to pick up for Fulgora. I'm not seeing anything right away, so let's just pack up and move. Take us to Fulgora ship. I suppose from a tech perspective, we do have some Vulcanist tech we want to research. There's other tech we want to research. We're going to Fulgora because Fulgora is the next one I think we're going to try to improve. It's maybe a good way to think about it. Which is basically just going to be us trying to ship back full electromagnetic science packs to Novice. But part of that is we need to improve how Fulgora operates, because right now the entirety of buffering operations is being operated by robots. It doesn't work super well. It works, but it doesn't work super well. So I need to improve sorting, I need to improve buffering, that sort of stuff. Now, how exactly I'm going to go about doing that, I'm not quite sure. That's Future Me's problem. I think actually probably from last time we worked out the best island to probably maximally expand on is this one. Weren't able to expand the electrical power there, was what I think I worked out. The alternative is we could try to stick on the existing ones. We do have more space over here that we could expand it to, so that's not necessarily too bad. As we slowly mine it out, we can fill this back up a factory. So that's probably what we're going to do. We're probably going to make some sort of filtration circle instead of a filtration splitter here. So we can run a lot more scrapping off of it. And then maybe do some variation of sushi belting off of that to feed various factories. So that is the plan for this stream. This ship is flying. It has gotten, as we've made it longer, it has gotten heavier. We haven't upgraded the engines on this. That's in comparison to this bad boy, who has better engines, but is actually not technically meant to move. We may redesign this at some point. But yeah, this is, in theory, now sitting over Fulgora, providing us all the iron and steel we could want. Iron, steel, and copper we want for Fulgora. We may take advantage of that for constructing things. And this can just sort of casually sit over Fulgora and be absolutely no problem. We've clogged something up. Something's not working right. Yeah, at some point we're going to need to upgrade this. It works. Which is, I suppose, the important part. It works. The overflow here is... Oh, the overflow and the fact that this is only coming down one side is potentially an issue. Yeah. But it's here at Fulgora waiting for us. We're on our way over, flying on the Bob Fizzle. The upgraded Bob Fizzle. This could probably do some more upgrading. Maybe redesign the engine so we can get a higher throughput engine as well. This, I believe, is running the engine full... Well, this is running still also on Tier 1 as well, so we upgraded this to Tier 2 engine fuel recipes. Could definitely double the engine throughput. Without necessarily making the engines any bigger. Or without making the factory to feed the engines much bigger. That would make the solar train a little more complicated. Almost there. But yeah, we're coming to Fulgora. We're going to throw ourselves off of Fulgora, and we're going to start constructing, redesigning the stuff over here. We do have a cargo landing pod here, so we can set it up so that we can operate our factory off of whatever we need from the cargo landing pad, and or what's already here. Whereas we have Ball Fuzzle running probably back and forth to Vulcanus to transport Vulcanus Science to Novice while we're redesigning Fulgora. Because Vulcanus makes plenty of Vulcanus Science. It's maybe not running the fastest right now because we're apparently multi-copper limited on here. Yeah, multi-copper limited, which isn't, I suppose, too bad. We already have plenty of the science made, so linear short engines, that's not a problem. Not a problem. We're here. Track ourselves at the planet. Once we're done with the planet, we'll ship this off to Vulcanus. Okay. You. To Vulcanus. Yeah, straight to Vulcanus. It's going via Novice. Okay. Well, I could probably throw more bots overboard, but that's fine. What do I want right away to do with the construction? I'll grab some wire. Bigger pile of wire, ideally. Might not actually be making wire anymore. Ooh, that's or no, we're making it here. That's fine. Some wire there. And then grab some iron. And some belt. And a lot of the stuff I probably don't need. Grab a little bit of red and a little bit of blue in case we need it for construction. Stuff. So for the moment, let's grab a little bit of the solar panels here so we can set up an unloader for our space stuff. So we want you to request 100 iron, 100 copper, 100 steel, for example. Your Fulgora, you have less. Why aren't you dropping anything? Set up quests up, right? Oh, no, they're already landed. Just not looking hard enough. That makes sense. It's a me problem, not a game problem. And then I'm gonna want some Western chests. Got a little limitation on the Crusher chests. You swap temporarily over to making steel chests. Once you get the steel chest built, we can request the Crusher chest from you then. Alright, technically not going to be required to set a filter up on this one, but we're using it as our template. So, you are going to be iron, you are going to be copper, and you're going to be steel. Okay, that's probably enough time. Make like 9 chests. No, no it isn't. It is not. Let's go fix that. Because it's an inserter limitation here. Let's fix the inserter limitation. Oh, plenty of chests now. Okay. Now, you make 3 cluster chests. 2, 3. Okay, that should very quickly fix it. Fix the requests in the network for that. Then we'll swap you over to storage chests again. Okay, so I made 9 requester chests. They got put in the network in passive provider, so they should have been provided. Why did they not get built? Delivered. Yeah, that's a question. Not my inventory. They're going to take it for something. And not getting delivered. See if that works. There we go. Oh, and we don't have the botnet. It doesn't quite currently come over here. Okay. Can we solve that just by asking the bots to deliver a... Because there should be one in the network, if memory serves. One roboport. Yeah. There is not one in the network right now. Okay. How hard would it be to just build one? Not that hard, actually. Grab some steel. That'll work. Wrong way around. In the meantime... So, we got iron, copper, steel coming down from space to feed whatever construction we want. Not 100% sure what I'm going to have them build right away. Probably do want them to... We're going to need probably higher level belts. Could ship that in from off-world. I think the red one's worth making on-site. So, for the... Well, we can do green as well. In fact, it might just make sense because we got... Basically have infinite loot here, right? One offshore into one chem lab. Basically gives us infinite lube. All the lube we could want. So then we want one recipe of you for every recipe of you, which is technically more than we need to... We need like half a recipe of you. Iron gears, iron plate, iron gears. Okay. So you need half an assembler of iron gears. You need 2.5. We'll say 2. And we'll probably just give him 2. Call that good. Okay, we're not doing that here. At least unless I'm going to get... I could get him chipped in, I suppose. Now, how does shipping up to the Buffalo work? Going. 1 on the way. Well, it might actually be 3 on the way. 3 on the way. It's up to 4 on the way. Yeah, 4 on the way. Vulcanus has the launch capacity for that. Just waiting on the bots. Arguably, it has the launch capacity for 800. And we'll just do 4 and move it. Did I, before I leave... Don't lost the bots. Bots, if we have assembly machines on planet, please bring them to me. Okay, we do have some on planet. That's enough to start, at least. So, you are my blue, you are my red, you are my regular, and you are gears. Okay, so we can do under there to there, there to there, the belt to there. Something like that. And then we need to bring you into network. That'll work for the moment. Oh, you need to put the blue inserters in, otherwise they don't work. Blue inserter ghosts don't work as blue inserters, yes. Interesting. You having iron production problems? Oh, not really. Let's double the limit. I think it drops 100 at a time, maybe. So if we double the limit, we get more dropping. Okay. So underground, out to about there. Underground, say to there. And we want one more underground, a double pipe. There we go. Belt's going much faster. And then you are to be iron. Then you are... Something's taking damage. That probably wasn't supposed to. You're going to be copper. I don't think there's any copper in the network, so it shouldn't really show up, but... Oh, so the bots can unload this as well. So just setting up like this is making it so the bots can lane balancing. Okay, let's prototype the loop. The major loop we're gonna do over here. So in practice, well, in practice it's basically gonna be this, but it's gonna be a big loop going around to do the filtration. Like a filtering square or something. How many things are we filtering off on the scrap here? That's a good question. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 things are being filtered. Need for you green. Is Nick Green from somewhere? This was running, yes. Let's just quickly make some green that way then, I suppose. We'll make it from here. Okay. So that's the electric circuits. Then I took it. Ah, no. Let's take it that way. Gotta click on the right plot. We figured out it's 12, which means we need more than 12 stuff to grab. There we go. Oh, we're making regular belts over here, so let's keep using the regular belt maker. So output. So pick those. So we want something, we'll say that starts roughly here. That's 12 of these in a row. That also has a convenient on. Okay, I think that'll work for my crazy idea here. So on and an off on both sides. Then I'm gonna want a bunch of underground belts based off of the crazy ideas I've got going. Need more metal. Need more space metal, because we don't make enough iron. Then I need more of you. It's not a great location for that power pole to be. Could be worse though. And then the logic here. Oh, I probably want one more space, don't I? Yes. Want one more space between these. Or I'm gonna have to do them all slightly different lengths, which is gonna be weird. Because my thought process is to do something like so. So we get a full belt. Yeah. Okay. LF. Don't mention taking one of the construction bots, which is at least a start. So what we can do is... Can we do cut? So we want to shift the whole thing, say, down one. Okay, how goes the blood vessel loading up? You have 4K volcanic science. That's good. Let's ship you to Novice. And then probably ship you to Fulgora afterwards so we can have you drop off all the transit stuff. You know what? Let's delete the whole thing. And then the main thing we want to be copying is this bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes. Okay. Then this is basically going to be the scrap sorting belt, sushi belt, whatever you want to call it. Because the transit's still transiting. So then we want to start presumably labeling some of these. Let's expand the network a little bit, the bot network. For that, I need some red circuit. And a bunch of gears, actually. 45 gears. Okay, and then from a sorting standpoint, it's taking damage. Novice is taking damage. Novice is fine. Hello anymore. Except prioritize right on that one, left on that one. Okay. So let's do this with the flying mode a little bit easier. So, right, left. Am I not allowed to do copy paste like that? It was... If... Yes, okay. That's ice, okay. Concrete. Solid fuel. Red. And gears. Okay. The bits that I know I need for this got shoved back into the network, so we'll do something like that. So the bots can get over here to do the construction for me. So the missing bits are in the network in theory. So basically the ends here, we shove in processed scrap, goes around the loop until it finds a place to go. Hopefully. Then we probably want some more splitters. Iron plate. Transport belt. You have such a heavy demand for iron. Okay. Space is not keeping up with my severe demand for iron, apparently. Why are you... You should be running. The way around? No, it's running. Just, we were waiting for the deliveries. Okay, the deliveries don't go quite as quickly as I'd like. With that presumption. So we probably want to ship more per delivery. Up to like 1,000. Okay, and then you're back at the planet, receiving your shipments. Let's delay the mining productivity. There we go. And off to the running goes the cliff explosives. Which would help out in a lot of places. It would arguably help out here on Fulgora. We could blow up some of the cliffs. Facilitate shipping stuff around. Okay, so this may be weird. We're gonna do it. Because I'm gonna make a circle. Oh, and it needs to be... yeah. Well, does it though? Trying to think about how I want to design this. Yeah, we can go ahead and make it 3 wide if we do... say, passive divider. That's the middle. Okay, so then that would passive provide gears, for example. And then we can take stuff off to do scrapping. Yeah, okay. So then we want a bunch of you. Some are going to be a little bit weird because constraints of the locale. Okay, this one's going to be the... well, actually, we'll still set it up like this. It's going to be the special one is going to be that one, because legitimately speaking, if we back up to Kingdom Come on the Holonium War, we got something wrong. We're not using those supplies correctly. Lots of jobs. Not surprising. Oh, I'm out of... oh, that's maybe contributing a little bit to it. Shortage of belt. Okay, and then I need to copy the preference here. So input priority, right side. No real sorting on these, rather, because we've in theory already sorted the product. And then this one is output priority left. So stay going around and round around the loop, unless the loop is full. There goes the unloading. Slowly. It's going slowly. Because I don't have enough landing request on Novice here. Where's my landing pad on Novice? Here's the landing pad on Novice. We're requesting 1,000 at a time, which is not a small sum. What's wrong with science? Run out of space science. Okay, that's the problem. We set space science up to 1,000? I don't think that's going to make a big difference, per se. Go up to the first platform. The old platform. The old platform is running the poor lab, or running the poor assembler as quickly as possible. Give it an upgrade order. Fill it with speed 2 modules. Yeah, okay. Given that, what do I have the novice one set up for? Do I have it set to trash? I don't have it set to trash unrequested, so what I can just go up here and do is say, hey, Bob Fizzle, drop everything. Just ship it all to the planet. We want you to come to Fulgora and bring us stuff from Fulgora ASAP, and you can't do that if you're full. Okay, looking at the time, I should have probably put a part break in 7 minutes ago. So if you're watching on YouTube, there will be another part up tomorrow because we're going to keep playing. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. I'm going to have a short mic break where I drink a little bit of tea, but then we're going to get right back to playing Factorio. So until the next part, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part, and bye for now.